We spend so much of our lives chasing money, or status, or approval that we forget that we were born from the same earth beneath our feet. And one day, every stress, every fear, and every title that we may have earned through our lives, that's going to fade away while the mountains, the rivers, the trees, and the skies continue carrying our memory through the world around us. Sometimes the most healing thought is realizing we are not separate from nature at all, because the air in our lungs, the water in our bodies, and the energy inside our hearts, it all came from this planet. I mean, long before we were born, and, it will continue long after we're gone. So, hang on to that hope that, one day we will return to the earth and be one with it again, and the earth has watched generations rise and fall. Families grow and disappear, cities change, and it's watched people love each other through impossible times, and yet every sunset still reminds us that life was never meant to be rushed as fast as modern life demands. So every chance you get, just slow down, look around, breathe in your world, and breathe in the people that you love and take time with them. There's something deeply peaceful about understanding that we are just temporary travelers borrowing time here, connected to the soil, the oceans, the forests, and every living thing around us in ways we often ignore during our busiest days. One day the phones will stop buzzing, the endless scrolling will end, and the only thing that will truly matter is whether we appreciated the people we loved in the moments we shared while we had the chance. The earth does not care how famous someone was online, or how many followers they had, or how much money they had earned, because in the end we all return to the same ground and become part of the same cycle again. And, every tree standing tall today grew from something that once fell apart. And maybe that is one of the greatest lessons nature teaches us. It teaches us those lessons about healing, growth, grief, and, finding meaning after painful seasons in life. The stars above us and the ground beneath us are connected in ways science still struggles to fully explain. Yet somehow, deep inside, most people can feel that we are part of something infinitely bigger than ourselves. Nature never rushes itself, but everything still grows exactly as it should. And maybe people were never meant to live in constant panic about productivity, comparison, and proving their worth every second of the day. When you sit outside in silence and listen to the wind moving through the trees, it almost feels like the earth itself is reminding you to slow down and remember what truly matters before time slips away. So many people spend their entire lives disconnected from the world around them, trapped in their routines and stuff like that, and it's like, bro, just take some time and reconnect to Mother Nature. I'm reconnecting to Mother Nature. My cat just walked up to me. I have the sweetest cat in the world. Her name is Luna, and she is so beautiful. But yeah, every flower blooming from the ground is proof that beauty can come from darkness, because before growth happens, something always has to be planted deep beneath the surface where nobody can see it. We are made from the same elements as the stars, the oceans, and the forests, which means there has never truly been a separation between humanity and the universe around us. The earth gives back without asking for anything back. It provides food, it provides water, beauty, and life itself. Yet people often forget to appreciate the planet until they finally slow down enough to notice its quiet gifts. And there is comfort in realizing that even after loss, grief, and heartbreak, life continues moving like the seasons. And eventually spring always follows winter, no matter how cold things once felt. So take time really to just breathe in stuff and cherish every moment and know that one day we will become one with the earth again. And I find peace in that. I find comfort in that because, that's the truth. Our bodies return to the soil, and the soil is connected to the trees, and it's all connected to the ecosystem and the atmosphere. And, you're one with all of that again. And that's a really beautiful thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I really hope that this helps some people have less anxiety about, the circle of life and stuff like that. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one.